Hi guys, so I just wanted to share something with y'all real quick. I was just, spending some time with God, spending some alone time, some quiet time with God, and I had some questions about friendship, and God pretty much answered all the questions that I had. So I just wanted to share that with you today. Like, I don't know what you got going on in your, friendship life, but hopefully this helps somebody. So, okay, first of all, I'm sitting here meditating, and so I realized I had some questions about friendship, and my first question was, how do I know how to be a good friend? And God answered me and said to look at yourself, you know, loyal, caring, unselfish. Those are like all, as a friend, those are all traits that I have, and I'm just like struggling so bad, like keeping friends, because I don't know, like I just feel like, I'm not getting back what I'm putting out there, and it just, it didn't feel right. It felt just kind of, unjust. So he answered that question, but that also was the answer to my next question, which was, how do I spot a good friend? How do I know when someone's a good friend? And the same thing, the same answer for the last question. He was saying, to look at yourself. There's this saying, um, you are your friends, pretty much. Like, you are who you surround yourself with. And so the answer to the first question is pretty much the answer to the second question, because he's saying, like, oh, someone who's like kind of giving you what you're giving back. Someone who's loyal, someone who's caring, someone who's unselfish, someone who, whatever you want in a friend, that's something you gotta really look at and decide and really, make up your mind about. Like, what do you want in a friend? And I do want someone who's loyal and caring and unselfish, and just a whole bunch of other things that I'm not going to get into, obviously. Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry for the rudeness. But yeah, it's all great. It's all great, because I really, okay, well, because I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm thinking about this one friend that I have, who, we've gotten, she's kind of a new friend. But we've really gotten to know each other over these past few years, and I feel like she's just really been such a good friend to me. I feel like she's been such a good friend to me. She deserves so much praise for it. And like, we've been kind of like reigniting that spark that we had. It never really went away, but just really recently we've kind of been, really getting into each other. Um, and I just, and I'm just thinking, I'm just like, wow, this is like, she sends me videos and I send her videos, and like, they're like godly videos too. They're godly videos. It's not just like anything. She sends me like songs, like Christian songs, and she sends me videos, and it's like, I can see that she's like working to nurture our friendship. And I know that's how I am with friends. I will do everything I can to, nurture and uh, to water our, you know, our flower of friendship. And it's like, you know, um, I feel like a lot of the times it's just me who's doing the watering. And oh gosh, I didn't mean to get so sad. But if it's like, if I don't know if you've ever been in that situation, and that's why it's like I'm having a hard time keeping friends, because baby girl, those are not your friends. Like, if you're doing all of these things and you're being so positive and so uplifting and encouraging, and you're liking and commenting on all their posts, and you're not getting none of that back, like they're barely doing anything, and they, you know, I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're putting in all the work, pretty much. That is not a friend, okay? So I'm thinking about these relationships, and I'm like, there really is like one person I can say who's like putting in the work, giving me back what I'm putting out, and it don't matter who started it. The point is we're both working to, if she texts me, I'm going to respond, you know what I'm saying? And that's hard for me, to be honest, just because I think because I'm trying to outreach to all of these people and trying to keep all of these friendships alive, when I don't even think that's in God's plans. I don't even think I need to try to keep these relationships alive, because obviously they're not working out. Obviously we're not on the same page. I just need to focus on this one friendship that's actually being fruitful and is actually flourishing, or beginning to flourish, whatever stage it is in. If you're in the seed stage, or the sprout stage, or the full grown and bloomed flower stage, it don't even, I don't know. I don't, you still gotta, it doesn't matter if you're a full garden of friendship, you still gotta go in and prune and take care of that garden, take care of that friendship. Oh, goodness. Praise God for friends. Praise God. But that brings me to my last question that I had for God, which was, which was, which was like, I don't know if I worded this right, but the question I had was like, pretty much, who do I be a friend to? Because obviously I can't be a friend to everybody. And pretty much this is just like boundaries. This is just where boundaries come in. And he answered this one too. And it's going to sound a little weird at first. I'm going to try my best to explain it. But pretty much he answered this one with the answer, you know, um, he answered this one with the, okay, so I'm so, I asked, like, who do I be a friend to? And his answer was, to those who are being a friend to you, was his answer. And honestly, it surprised me. It really did, because I'm thinking, oh, be a friend to everyone. That is not his answer. So just, that takes a lot of the pressure off. That takes a lot of the pressure off, because it is really hurting me. It is really harming me to continue to nurture and water these dead plants. And I keep saying plants, but I'm being metaphorical. I'm referencing these friendships. And I'm looking at each person individually. You know what I mean? So, who do I know? Who do I know to be a friend to? The people that are being a friend to you. Focus on those friendships and building those friendships, because you want long-lasting friendships. Period. You know? And I do want to point out You know, this is really like where boundaries come in. This is really where boundaries come in. If someone's not your friend, I'm not saying not to be kind to them and to just be dismissive of them or to ignore them or anything like that. No, nothing like that. Still, I'm just saying, like, know your boundaries. If you label them as your friend, treat them like your friend. But if they're family, that's a whole different story, okay? Your family should act like family. That's a whole different story. That is I can't even get into that right now. But your family is your family. Your, like someone who you see on a regular basis, if they're not your friend, you don't have to go the extra mile because you know how friends do that. You know how friends are always there for you, and they'll, a lot of the good ones, they'll they'll be there for you. They'll do anything for you. They'll do things for you. But like you don't be a friend to your sister. That's a whole different relationship. That's a whole boundary. Like, your sister should act like your sister, or you should act like your sister to your sister. Your cousin, you need to treat your cousin like your cousin. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, your mother-in-law, you need to treat your mother-in-law like your mother-in-law. I don't know. I'm having issues with mine, so I guess I'm getting a little emotional and getting a little off the tracks. But yeah, no. So, recap, be a good friend, know what you want in a friendship, know how you would want to be treated. Treat your friends that way. Like, you don't want people taking advantage of you. You don't want people manipulating you. You want people to have healthy boundaries. You want your friends to respect your boundaries and know, like, look, we're good. Like, there are those friendships, those relationships where over time they really get deep and they may become like a sister. But that's not less responsibility. That's more responsibility. That's not you don't want your sister taking advantage of you. Like, your sister should be treating you even better and doing even more than what your friend is doing. You understand? And lastly, who do you be a friend to? You be a friend to those people that are being a friend to you. And I mean, like, the nurturing. Like, if they're not really your friend, like, I'm saying obviously, like, they see your post, they're not even liking them, do not feel obligated to engage with them online. Like, even if you need to delete them, go ahead and delete them. Like, just end it. Like, just because you met this person one time and you got a mutual friend or whatever, like, you don't have to have them added. You just want that good energy on your social medias to be, like, seriously, you really just, if you've obviously been, like, reaching out your hand to them, trying to extend that hand of friendship, and they're not reciprocating, they're not responding, they're just not ready, just let them go. It's okay. They probably got all these friends that they're worried about being there for. Everyone's got a capacity in their life, so you just got to give them the grace and just let them go and focus on your friends. Focus on your friends, and not to mention, focus on the people that are leading you to good. Like I said, me and this friend, she's been sending me, like, we've been sending each other, like, Christian videos and Christian songs, and really doing that stuff, so that I'm really excited to see where this friendship takes us, because we've been friends for a long time. We've really been really good. We've been like sisters. We've been going through so much stuff together. But yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. Anyway, I hope that helped somebody. I just wanted to, I don't know, I just wanted to share. Thank you for letting me share. Have a good day, night, evening, life, week, month, year, weekend, whenever it is that you're watching this. Enjoy my channel, enjoy my presence. I know I will enjoy yours. I love you very much. Yeah, also, your followers are not your friends. I'm sorry. Until they are. Let me until they are, you know what I'm saying? You gotta act right. I'm for me. You gotta act right for me. Like, I don't have the time. I pour so much is my point. I pour so much into friendships, and then nothing gets I get nothing out of it. I get nothing. And it's okay. It's all okay. That's what I'm saying. Boundaries. Boundaries. Okay, love you. Bye. Mwah.